Clay is a walking red flag. I mean, from the moment I met him, it was red flag, red flag.
Then why did we get a wedding episode? I mean, sis, you knew this. You knew this. Everyone knew this. Ray Charles knew this. And yet you still gave us a wedding episode. Was it the money? Was the money? I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm really not. I'm 110% on your side. I am mad at Clay, but sis, why?
Up is AD and Clay. I told y'all on my live, I did not know what was going to go on. I knew they weren't going to be together, but I did not know what was going on. And for Clay to let AD get up there in that dress, split down, hair slicked back with the two, and he told her no. He was up there. They was up there kumbaya, like like they was dogs. They was friends. They were besties, and he said no. Now, I'm not mad at the no because he's 100% right. If he did not feel like he could be the man for her, they weren't to be together. Now, what I do have an issue with is you letting Buki get all the way up to the aisle to say the no. You could have said no when you was slurping on the soup. You could have said no when you was out there with your mama, with her mama. You could have said no when y'all was at the house. You could have said no when you was an hour away at your job. You could have said no when y'all was sitting in the kitchen. You did not say no. You said all these things that sounded like no. And I really do wish I hate the fact that AD took it so personal, like it's a her thing. No, sweetie, it's not a you thing. Now, what is a you thing is this nurturing spirit you have to learn how to turn that shit off, okay? You need to be able to read the room. You need to be able to see the red flags. And the flags were red. They were large. They were big. It's almost like when they tell you not to go out and swim in the ocean because the current and all that is bad, baby. You went out there. No lifeguard, no nothing. You went out there. You went full blast. So, hate that for you. Now, I don't know what they paid the mama, but Clay's mama and the advice that she gave her daddy, baby is pissed. Baby knows what happened. And when I tell you she gave that look like if we was not on national TV, I'd tear into your ass. She's pissed. And she knows that Clay idolizes his father. He looks up to his dad, and I think that's where the conflict comes from. He looks up to his dad, and I think he really does feel like in order to be this type of man or what is considered to be a man, he got to cheat on his wife. I think that he is so scared of marriage, like the mother said, because I think he does not intentionally want to hurt someone, but he feels like that is something that is embedded in him. And because he's a mama's boy, as she said, which we all can see, I hope she helps him and pushes him into therapy. Now, I personally feel like he could have just worked on himself and they could have just dated. Because I can't say they was cute, but they was kind of cute, but they was just something, right? AD needs to work on herself too. I don't even know what AD, I don't even know anything about AD. But anyways, regardless, he ain't had to do her like that. They ain't had to do it like that. My mouth was dropped. Tears welled up in my eyes. And I hope AD finds the man that she needs. And I hope that Clay finds the help that he needs. And I hope, and that was not me trying to be funny, I hope Clay finds the help that he needs. And I do hope Chelsea finds the love and the help that she needs. But that's the recap. What did y'all think? Was y'all expecting that? I wasn't expecting that. Just threw me for a loop, child.
Opinion and spoiler alert, but I actually applaud Clay for saying no at the altar. There are so many men that I know who would have just said yes at the altar just to save face because, they like the wedding day and they like the girl and, they don't want anybody else to have her, all of that stuff. They would have gone through with the whole thing only just to cheat on her right after anyway. He knew he was going to cheat. So that's why he was like, you know what, girl? I'm going to just have to say no to you right on here. Now, he went about it a weird way because why was you cheating like that at the altar? That was kind of diabolical because even I thought that he was going to say yes, which would have been a big mistake. I think he did the right thing. He had to save AD from herself, from her delusional self, because she wasn't picking up what he was putting down. He told her 11 times, I'm going to cheat on you a lot. She was just like, I'll follow you off a cliff. It's fine. I'm good. I'm strong. I'll hold you down, 10 toes down. Girl, you too cute for this. And I actually was kind of worried at the end. I was like, oh, she's going to take him back and she's going to date him for a couple of years and only for it to not work out because inevitably he's going to cheat. But I'm glad she only wasted 2-3 months or however long this experiment takes. You only wasted a couple months, girl. Pick it up, keep it going, find the next one. But I'm glad that Clay said no.
I knew he was about to play at her. cannot. I can't breathe. This was the moment I knew shit was about to go down. All of it was just too much. AD was over the top. People are crying for I don't know what. Like I think they just woke up having a feeling that he was about to plant her face, so they're emotional. And then this cringe face, I knew it. Okay, if I send you this, know that I'm about to plant your face. If I send you this, it's because it means I'm about to plant your face.
The comment that Clay doesn't like AD because she's dark skinned is already problematic. And I'm going to tell you why. On Love is Blind, the seasons that I have watched, it's always a question of if these men are attracted to black women. And it pisses me off. It really does. Like last season with Aaliyah and what's his face? I don't even fucking remember his name. They swore up and down that man wasn't attracted to that woman. And he said over and over again he was. It's part of black society to project our own insecurities and our own feelings onto other people. Now, when it comes to Clay, that man in the pods mentioned all the, like, mostly the features that he was looking for as far as physical looks. And what did he name? Lips, ass, shit that is known for a black woman. Now, there are people that have preferences within the black community. This is true. But I also feel like that's something that could have been mentioned because he had no idea what AD looked like from the jump. It's always when these relationships don't work out with these dark-skinned women that, oh, he doesn't like her because she's dark-skinned. And it's black women that's spreading that narrative. And it's damaging because at the end of the day, if that man wants to be with a light-skinned woman and that's what he wants to do, then he can absolutely do that. But for us to automatically assume that just because she's dark-skinned, that's what it is. It's just because she's dark-skinned and he doesn't like that. Why it can't be because he don't like the way her face looks? Why it can't be because he doesn't like her personality? It could be a number of things. And I'm not even saying that Clay doesn't like AD, because from what I could tell, I think he is willing to try. But I think he has a cheater mindset and he has a player mindset. And that's what's holding him back from getting married. I don't think it has to do with how she looks. I personally believe the media, like, influences us as a black community to get in our head that black men don't like black women, when that's nothing further from the truth. Literally, in your own life, look around and see who's married as a black person, a person of color. Look at the people in your family that are in relationships and are married. Majority of them are married to other black women or black men. If you look at statistics, marriage and black people that are married in America, 85% of black men have a black wife, and like 90% of black women have a black husband. So the media have you think every black man wants a Hispanic or a white woman, because that's what you mentioned. You said that he should have got with a Hispanic or a white lady. Why? Because he doesn't like AD, he should get with a Hispanic or a white lady. And that's just projecting the same shit we see on this internet every single day. It's all this shit in our face, this propaganda, really, like, oh, black men don't love black women and black men and black women can't get it together and this, that, and the third, when it's honestly not true. There are exceptions to the rule, obviously, you know what I mean? But majority of people date within their race. Outside of that, going back to the dark skin thing, I feel like if Clay truly, truly doesn't want to be with her, he'll leave her at the altar. But to say it's because she's dark skinned, I feel like that's a reach and that's projecting. Only because of, and it's not nobody's fault, but we've been taught this our whole lives. We've been taught to be separate our whole lives. I've dealt with this as a dark-skinned girl growing up in school when nobody wanted us. Nobody thought we were attractive. And now we're in 2024 and them same motherfuckers in high school, elementary school, middle school is in your DM talking about how they always liked you. No, it's just a trend now to be dark-skinned and to have a dark-skinned girl. It used to be, they want the light-skinned girls and all that, and that was the it thing. Just like how y'all get on this internet and bash light-skinned men, and I feel like that's inappropriate. At the end of the day,
I feel like it's a trend. Trends go up and down. When I was in middle school, high school, Chris Brown was the hottest thing going. Now ain't nobody checking for that nigga. Everybody checking for Unique off of fucking Raising Canaan, dark skinned niggas. Yeah, the ones that y'all overlooked. Same thing goes for the women. So I feel like with the times, it's just like over and over we repeat this stupid ass cycle, and you can find attractive what you find attractive, but make sure that you find it attractive for yourself, and not because the internet told you that, or your friends told you that, or people around telling you that. Because the projection of like she's dark skinned, so that's gotta be it. You get what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. It's so many other things that go into play, far as looks that people could be attracted to, and far as personality. But I feel like it's a cop out to say he doesn't like her because she's dark skinned. Now, if there was proof showing that, then maybe I can get on board with it. My phone rang and cut out. But like I was saying, as of right now, I just don't see it. Like, there's no proof to back up that claim. So what I'm gonna ask y'all is just stop using dark skinned women as a cop out. Like, oh, he doesn't like her because she's dark skinned. Stop using that as a cop out. That shit gets old. Like, I'm just saying overall, let's just wait till some information comes out on what exactly is gonna happen. Like I said before, Clay, I feel like that man wouldn't be faithful to a fly. He wouldn't be faithful to anybody. He's already said over and over again he struggles with that. So, and he was a player before he came into the experiment. So that's why I feel like he's not ready. But stop using dark skinned women as a cop out. Like, it can't be the answer to everything. It just can't. I'm sorry.
Hey y'all, it was too fun, but that's the recap. Bye y'all.